Game Maker?
Adam Jones and Jamie Dunn Prodject.
Why we chose Game Maker?
We chose Game Maker because it is a good form of programming that is simple and gives good results.
It is also good for beginner programmers as it is easy to use and shows people how to use it.
We have decided to make 2 games showing 2 different outcomes when using Game Maker. Adam made Space Invade and I made Pac-Man.
How did we make our games?
Some of the less simple programming for Space Invade was making the ship shoot. We overcame this problem by going gunship, when press space, create laser sprite.
We then went onto the laser sprite and programmed when create, move upwards at 5 speed relative. What did we make?
Adam made a classic retro video game called Space Invade. This remake was a good example of what Game Maker can do.
Jamie made another classic retro video game, this time Pac-Man. This remake is another good example of what Game Maker can do.
And now, the game.
Well, this is my Space Invaders game. You can see all the sprites. I haven't got any sounds, and the backgrounds, and all the rooms, and I'll just show you the game. The controls are left arrow and right arrow to move left and right, and space to fire.
Guys, if for some reason it seems very hit and miss,
you have to shoot the Space Invaders to complete the game. And once you've shot them all, it goes onto a win screen. You press space to move from screen to screen, and if you fail, it goes into the game over screen. I'll show you what happens if you win now. So yeah, space is shoot, and the red ones give you more points and they're slightly quicker. So yeah, you'll see what happens now. And it goes to the win screen. You just press space to continue from each screen. That's my Space Invader game. I'll show you some of the programming. I'll show you the gunship. You can see the moving around the space button. Cranes is instance of object laser. And then if we go over to the laser, create, start moving upwards, speed 7. Obviously if it like hits the red barriers, then it will stop, and if it hits them, it'll destroy, and the yellow one. And yeah, that's basically my game. Pac-Man game.
I chose Pac-Man as it's a fun game that was easy to make.
Finding all the right size sprites was the first challenge. Programming the sprites was hard, as when it came to testing the game we suffered from a slow, glitchy game.
Due to this, I was effectively guessing what the problem was and still haven't found a solution, because the characters weren't working and I couldn't program how they could react with other objects.
But then, things started to look up when suddenly when we tweaked a couple of things, it worked.
Now, my game. Yeah, we have all the sprites, and look, there's all the Pac-Mans that are up, down, left, and right, and we've programmed them all into one Pac-Man. That if I click on it, we can see all the score and the lives and the direction and changing the sprite when it moves in a certain direction. Yeah, now I'll play the game. It has twice as many ghosts as the normal Pac-Man game. You get points for getting the yellow squares once it loads. Ah, there we go, Pac-Man. As you can see, they also sort of chase us around, and it was very easy the game before. Well, not very easy, but quite easy. And so we doubled the amount of ghosts, and we even put teleporters in to get from side to side. We have 3 lives that sadly aren't shown, but there is a score, as you can see in the top left hand corner. Oh, there you go. See, that's what happens when you get got by a ghost. Oh, and that's what happens if you lose. Now, I might not be able to show you what happens if I win, because it's quite a hard game. And I think I've only got 2 lives left now.
Then you can stop looking for blackberry stuff now and get on with your work.
There you go, that's water working away again. And the ghosts are all programmed to move in a random direction. Oh dear, one more life. Game over. Oh. I'll give up there. I'll show you the room that if you win. That's what happens if you win. Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
This project was an Adam and Jamie Jones. Jamie Jones? No.
The project was by Adam Jones and Jamie Dunn. Cut that bit. Cut that. Okay.